Hey guys, can you tell me the correct definition of rigid body system? And most of you will say that rigid body is an object which cannot deform or bend. But that is not the correct definition of rigid body. In fact, the correct scientific definition of the rigid body. So, rigid body is a mathematical concept in which a body is said to be a rigid body or a system is said to be a rigid body when the distance between any two particles of the system or any 2 points of the system or body remains constant with time. This is the correct mathematical definition of a rigid body. And no matter what force acts on the body, and no matter how high is the force acting on the body. This is the correct definition of a rigid body. And this is exactly what an IB examiner expects from a 7 scorer. But now, here is a question that nobody thinks about. Can a same system or a same body can behave like a rigid body at some point of time and can behave like a non-rigid body at another point of time? Answer is yes, absolutely yes. So think about a rubber ball that is a light rubber ball and it is rolling on a flat surface. On the flat surface, the distance between any 2 points of the rubber ball remains essentially fixed and it behaves like a rigid body. But when that same rubber ball strikes the wall, it gets compressed, it gets deformed, and the distance between any two particles of that ball decreases. So that ball starts to behave like a non-rigid object or a non-rigid system at that point of time. So same ball, same object, but behaving like a rigid body at some point of time and behaving like non-rigid system or body at another point of time. So in physics, we never say that this system or this body is a rigid body. We always say that this system or body is behaving like a rigid body in this situation. This is just a first concept of my rigid body dynamics playlist. Every concept is explained in the same way from absolute zero to IB physics HL level. The link is in description. Subscribe this channel and let us build your physics together.